which is what is a book or show that heavily influenced your childhood? And I'm going to come out with the one that is the first adult, and I don't mean that in the Schmexy time way, but the first book that was intended for adult readers, as opposed to like the first time I got something from the library that wasn't in the kids section, which was I must have been like 6 or 7 at the time. I picked up with my mom and dad's permission a book called "Have Spacesuit Will Travel" by Robert Heinlein. Hello everyone, my name is Josh, aka the Biscuit Eater, and I want to welcome you all to another episode of my long-form Let's Play of Stardew Valley modded with friends. And hello Shadowflame, happy to see you today. Okay, so if you're new to the series, you know you can find a link to the playlist in the description down below over on the YouTube side of things. Of course, if you're watching live on stream, we appreciate having you here. Always love having folks to speak with and chit-chat with, or even just having folks lurk in and watching. We appreciate each and every single one of you. Of course, if you'd like to join us live, you can do so every Monday and Wednesday from 7:30 p.m. until 10 p.m. Pacific Standard Time over at twitch.tv/The Biscuit Eater. With that, I realized that somehow we didn't pause time, so...
Oh!
Yeah, or I paused time. I thought I paused time. Apparently I unpaused it. So we can fix that, though. This can be fixed. There we go. Alright, now we're in real time. Okay, let's go ahead and get things taken care of. So, we were talking off stream. I'm going to, as my focus for today, is I'm going to start plotting out our what our stuff is going to look like. Oh, we got wool. Yay.
We need to make wool thingies, don't we?
We do.
Yeah.
We also need to make worm bin. Make a worm bin for the...
Can we make worm bins?
Yeah.
Yeah. We don't have enough hardwood.
Oh, we don't have... Okay, we need more hardwood. Okay.
Yeah,
oh.
I can get more I'm start working on hardwood.
Yeah, speaking of, I need to go pick up my axe. That's right.
Yep. Hardwood, worm bin, and we need... What do we need for the... I can make a loom right now.
Okay.
Yeah, I got one loom.
Now we can... Because then we can... we can actually... yeah, we can set that up on the... with, like, one of the shorter rows of auto stuff. And...
I'm gonna put it with the rest of the animal products.
Oh, with the milk? With milk?
Yep.
Makes sense.
Oh, I'm gonna put the fish, the blobfish into the thing.
Okay, so that's finished. Okay, good. So when I go into town, then I will go and get our next fish bowl started. Or well, actually no. Wait, do you want to do your house first?
Wait, hold on. We don't want blobfish.
We want blobfish, we want midnight squid, and there was one other that we wanted to do.
We want an octopus. I'm gonna do octopus first.
First?
I'm doing octopus first. Yes.
Yeah, because I want to go talk to... I need to go visit Willie, I need to go visit Blacksmith, and...
Oh. Well, I made it a blobfish pond, so now it's a blobfish pond.
That's fine.
Alright. Blobfish it is.
Okay. And you said you, Okay, so we've got milk, egg, and I'll add wool. Wool went away, good. So it picked it up. Do we need a Nautilus fossil for anything?
Fossil? No, but... if it hasn't turned in, you know.
Oh, wait, actually that goes for... it can be used in the bone mill. Well, we don't have bone mill yet, so never mind. So, okay, then I will just ship that. Remind me, what did we have left for the community center?
A good question. Buttons.
We're just missing the chef items and
Rabbit's foot.
Rabbit's foot, yeah.
Right. Okay. Animals are taken care of, so I'm heading into town. Oh, so you... Okay, Nathan, you did work on your home. Okay. I don't think we can do fish ponds if we have her constructing already, right?
You can certainly try. Oh, speaking of, we were going to talk about D&D stuff.
Oh, yeah, and then we ran out of time.
Go.
D&D stuff, yes. Ooh, Nautilus shell.
Yes. Perfect.
Are you still at the farm?
Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna drop the Nautilus shells in the community center box.
All right, I will go feed them.
But yeah, D&D stuff. You said I know you had a story, and I wanted to see here. Oh, yes. Make sure the kidlets get much love from Uncle Josh as well. But yeah, I may be running 2 more campaigns soon because I am a forever DM. Can't go into too much more detail beyond that. Just got some friends who might use it, and then some folks more on the gaming side who want to learn how. So I probably will be picking up another group from that. So I'm going to be DMing a whole lot soon, which should be interesting and fun. Oh, that's right. We wanted to pick up. Could you make a chest and drop it in the community center box?
Oh, yeah. Hold on.
So I can actually add that to, or connect that to the crab pots while they're here. While I'm here.
I have some coffee because I want to run faster.
But yeah, you said you had a D&D story to share.
Yes. Hold on. I'm trying to. Alright, it's in the box.
Thank you.
Yeah, I was running Curse of Strahd for my friends. And we've had a couple of players come and go. I mean, we've been running the game for about 3 years. So, I mean, I managed to get a 6-player game going for 3 years, meeting monthly. It's already, like, astounding. You know, obviously, there's dates been missed here and there, but... And I forgot to get water at the break. Woohoo! So, one of the random events that pops up is that, you know, because the whole thing is Strahd's just screwing with these people the whole time. It's just like anything, you know, just to get them, you know, to feel like, you know, creepy or whatever. So, one of the random events is someone shows up with a coffin and one of the characters' names on it. And it's just like, you know, randomly generated. So I'm like, I rolled a d6. I'm like, aha, it's this person. But I was thinking, I'm like, okay, well, this is, you know, an empty coffin, no big deal. They're not going to care about an empty coffin. They're just going to be like, ooh, nap. And I'm like, yeah, we don't want to make them be nap time. So I actually had to open it up, and one of the former players' characters, who's no longer playing and not likely to return to the game, there's a bit of a fallout with the rest of the group, is actually in the coffin, quite dead. So, and they're like, it took them a second, and I'm like, and then the invitation that Strahd sent, saying like, hey, come to dinner, because I want to hang out with you, was sitting on her chest. And, my bard, who was just as sassy as ever, was just like, oh, good for her. And I'm like, wow, that was great. But what I forgot is that my bard had Speak with Dead, and I'm like, oh, now I have to think about what she actually did, not just be like a random dead body. Great. Ready to go. like, oh, I kind of shot myself in the foot there. Good job, me. It's okay, they didn't notice. And I'm like, I guess I can give them this information, you know?
Right.
But, I'm excited because they're finally doing the dinner at Strahd's, which I planned, I think maybe 2 years ago? I don't know how long ago I planned it. I think, yeah, it was like pre-pandemic, yeah. We were going to do it and like have everyone over, and it was a dinner, and I was gonna make it a thing and have actual, dancing and music. But that's not gonna happen now. But I have been waiting since my friend joined the game, who's my DM, and he runs a homebrew game, and I'm just kind of like, hey, you want to be a player for once? He's just like, yes, please let me be a player. And he wrote in his backstory that, or he rolled in his backstory that he had like this lover from not ages ago, but he had like an elven woman lover, but like, I don't remember if she was missing or whatever, but it was kind of like, you're like, oh, okay, like, here's how I'm going to roll with this. She, was this random adventurer or whatever, and, you live in Barovia, you're from Barovia, that's, like, futile to, like, mess with Strahd. I'm stuck in the hole, okay. And you know better to go to storm his castle, but she had that chip on her shoulder, and despite your best efforts, she went, and you've never seen her again, and you're assuming, like everybody else, that she's dead. Only she ain't dead. I'm gonna have Strahd take her as one of his brides, and she'll be there to torment him at the dinner, and I've just been waiting for 2 years to dish this out, sitting on it, and I'm like, just do it so bad,
Nice.
Yeah. So yeah, I've just been waiting for that. I'm like, finally I can do that. But I'm just sad that we can't all be together and do my original plan. Did we ever go in the sewers? I don't think we ever really went in the sewers, did we?
We haven't really, no.
No.
Okay, so I just got mail about Feast of the Winter Star. So.
Oh, who's your person?
I just kind of shoot.
You can pull your mail back up. It's in your collections and letters.
Ooh, okay. So your secret special friend is Abigail.
Nice. I got Shane.
What I need to give just
Beer.
Beer?
For Shane.
Shane, actually, he really likes hot peppers. I should just give him a hot pepper. There you go. How you like that? Abigail, give her an amethyst.
Okay, so I'll throw that. Do we have one of the gifts?
Okay, we have it in gems if we don't have it in gifts. Alright, let's go get a couple more.
Yep, we have plenty. So
Yeah, but there's a lot of amethysts.
it's for okay. So here we go. So we got that. Got that in gifts now. That's actually kind of cool. I mean, I'm sorry you weren't able to do your big reveal at home, but sounds like
some of the local players are coming back because we're all vaccinated and everything, and there's only like a couple of us, but two of my players went to oh, you got it, yay, never mind, I can not kill all these things. Two of my other players moved to Chicago, so them coming to visit is more of a thing.
Yeah, just a little
more of a thing, and it's like, and if they come, they have to find someone to take care of their dog, and it's a thing. So it's just like, it's fine. I will do it separately and differently, and if I don't want the other players to hear what Strahd says to the players while they dance together, then I'll just do something creative. I'll figure it out. I dealt with like a random dead body and his legacy. I can figure this out. Okay, patrol. Oh, $6 grand.
Yeah,
nice.
Very nice. So yeah, that reminds me of. I don't know how I'm going to do it yet, and I know that I'm not going to do it the traditional way. Which is funny because I'm going to be talking about a homebrew, but it's a very notorious homebrew that's been well known. I think the first mentions of it were back in AD&D time, and yes, it is currently a lot of talk about it is popular on TikTok and on several of the other social media sites. What brought it back to mind, but it's something that I really want to do because, well, every once in a while you do want to be a little bit evil as a DM. But there is a concept that's well, basically it's a, and of course I'm saying this knowing that one of the people who play with me is watching right now, so it probably won't be against him, or he's not gonna know how I'm gonna do it. But it may make him even more afraid. No cap, not a vampire, not a vampire. What I'm thinking of is called the False Hydra. It is a creature that essentially is D&D's version of the Silence in a single creature. It usually will just haunt a single town, and if you hear its voice, you no longer remember it. And so it's one of those things that you won't know if you're actually being impacted by it or not until the final fight, because if you hear its voice, you forget it, no matter what's, or you have to roll to remember it. So during the whole course of the adventure, you're going to be encountering it, but in order to not remember it, essentially your character suddenly takes damage and you don't know why. People that you know that are in your town start disappearing and no one remembers them. And it's a bunch of fun. A lot of intentional gaslighting. But it's creepy, and they're as powerful as your average dragon. So they're also not easy to just take out. So that's something I'm looking forward to one of these days. Just kind of inflicting on my players. And I'm sure they'll appreciate it.
Side note, did you see what we got from Cliff?
I have not checked my mail yet, no.
Okay, well, I'm just gonna make it real quick.
Geocrusher. Ooh! Nice! We don't want to we don't want to use it too much, but where you want to put that with the mining?
I mean, I think it's more
mining,
like
with sorry, not mining, with the smelting.
Yeah, I can go show them we're smelting.
Okay, we only had because it takes diamonds.
Yeah, so I'm like, and plus as with as many geodes as we get, which is not all that many, we can easily just
do one. Just make sure that we don't do it on Omni geodes.
Yeah.
We can throw the other ones in there, all the other tiny geodes that we have.
Yep.
Which I'm going to do right now.
I got them.
Oh, you got them? Okay. Okay, so I still haven't. I'm. It's almost 9 o'clock. I'm gonna run because I still haven't gotten my axe yet because I kept forgetting. And we didn't go fishing last night. We forgot.
I think it was already done.
Oh, okay.
I think it's like it's really just 3 days that you get with
Gotcha.
I've not been keeping up on row.
Okay. You're sitting there, going open.
Yep. Da-da-da-da. I just got my gold pickaxe. I'm gonna go take out that meteorite and get us some
nice. And I'm
gonna iridium.
I'm gonna get a let's see, what do I have left for upgrades? I'm gonna get I'm gonna make a steel hoe. I don't need a hoe right now.
That's a good idea. I should steal my hoe too. I can't even. I'm 12.
It could be worse. We could still be talking about chubs.
We have not mentioned chubs yet today.
But I did just now.
We almost went an entire episode without chubs.
Okay. So I'm gonna just grab one of the questions that I've been wanting to ask for for a while. It's been on this list for ages, and we just never gotten to it with the roll. So I want to just actually kind of get started on that conversation, which is, what is a book or show that heavily influenced your childhood. And I'm going to come out with the one that is the first adult, and I don't mean that in the Schmexy time way, but the first book that was intended for adult readers, as opposed to like the first time I got something from the library that wasn't in the kids section, which was in oh gosh, I must have been like 6 or 7 at the time. I picked up with my mom and dad's permission a book called "How Spacesuit Will Travel" by Robert Heinlein. It is, like most science fiction of its time, heavily outdated now. I mean, it has space travel with and slide rules. But essentially, it's a story of a guy who finds essentially wins in a lottery of some sort a spacesuit, and so he's walking around out in the fields wearing his full spacesuit, chit-chattering on its radio, and ends up getting kidnapped or rescued by aliens. And there's this whole thing where essentially he's got to save humanity because I don't want to spoil the story, but it's a great story. Honestly, again, the first adult science fiction book I ever read, the first book I ever personally owned that I bought for myself, and I still have that book in my collection to this day. It's sitting on my bookshelf. Now, it's seen wear and tear. It's seen a lot of love, a lot of reading, but that book really kind of highlighted my love of the genre. So, how about you guys?
Think of something. Like, I don't know what it's like. I know exactly what I was obsessed with, but I can't remember what I was obsessed with.
You know, I was your typical kid growing up in the 80s, so, you know, you had your Knight Rider and your A-Team. Probably one of the, I don't know, his early lesser known, but Voltron was just my absolute favorite. Particularly the Lion Voltron. I had the entire set of the Playmates toy set, so I had all 5 lions and I could form Voltron, and it was freaking awesome. I had the castle playset too.
Oh, now you're just flexing.
Yeah, no, you're definitely flexing there. I definitely had that with She-Ra. Like, I like He-Man and She-Ra. I wasn't like discerning between both. You know, I liked them both. That was, you know, my inner tomboy coming out. But you know, also Skeletor is just hilarious, and I liked him better than Hordak. And Skeletor now is just like, you know, like I will never like not laugh at him calling King Randor a royal boob. And I'm like, you gotta wait with that on like children's television. It's the 80s. But like Sailor Moon also like was a huge like obsession, and like that was like just like in my brain, and that just kind of got the gateway into like anime and other stuff. But like even now I can go back and watch it and be like, oh, the Warm Fuzzies, I have them, you know, because they're re-releasing them, and it's closer to the manga, and like friends, I'm like, oh my god, this is the best thing ever, and I ended up rewatching it. I'm like, dude, you just watched this a week ago.
So have you watched the new one? Do you have thoughts on it?
Yeah, I mean, I I know everyone's all like dumping on the animation and everything, and I definitely they definitely had some like learning curves. Like I just how like you know some part of it is the this is how it was. This isn't what my Sailor Moon was. I'm like no just it's something it's the same but it's different. But I love that it's just concise.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, there's not 200 episodes. We're not dealing with Monster of the Day, and it's telling a solid story. And I was trying to watch them congruently, because at one point, like when Crystal first came out, they were re-releasing the original Sailor Moon like 2 episodes a week in the comparison. So there's a lot I hadn't seen because they cut so much out of the first season. Because just like, that's too weird for kids, so it was fun to see those. But then like I got so annoyed of how just like you could tell like the manga wasn't written at that time. So I'm also talking with my hands, so it's hard for me to walk and talk with my hands like this. But like they spent so much time just going on and on about like the will they won't they with like Sailor Moon and Tuxedo Mask. And I just could not stand those characters in the original anime. They just pissed me off. But with the manga, it's a more concise story. They're not trying to make fake drama with having these characters break up all the time.
And wasn't there like a lot of changes that were made because of the sensitivities of the American audience or something?
Well, yeah, with a couple of the sailors, they made like Sailor Uranus and Sailor Neptune cousins. I'm like, that's not better. Yeah. Like, because they get all like cuddly, and I'm like, are we appealing to a certain audience here? But like, I think they've gone back, they've redubbed the anime, and I think they've made it how it's supposed to be. Like they took out all that censorship for lack. That's not a lack of better. That's what it was. It was censorship.
And real censorship for bad reasons.
Yeah. And it's just like, we can't have that. But I'm just kind of like, yeah, but it's in the original. It's like, we need, at that time though, it's like when I was watching it, like late 90s, early 2000s, people were like, they didn't want to have that in their shows. And it's just like, how much representation did we miss out on by not having that relation there?
Yeah,
or turning it into cousins.
Yeah, which is not an improvement, my friends.
This is not better.
Yeah, unfortunately, I never got to watch any of those shows growing up, and so I don't have that nostalgic connection to it that people have. Yeah, I would love to. I think it would be. I mean, I feel that in some ways that I did miss out, but at the same time, I mean, what you gonna do, right?
Yeah. And also like what I liked with the remake or the reboot or whatever they want to call it is that you realize like how different the main 5 characters are. It's just kind of like, here's the sporty one, here's this one, and those became like tropian characters in like the original anime. But in this one, it's just like, it's not that Usagi is a crybaby, is that she's just a very emotional person, and she feels her emotions and expresses her emotions, and she's very positive with her friends, like, oh my god, this is great, I'm so happy. And they're not making fun of her for crying, which is like, that was something they weren't doing in the 90s. They just, like, don't cry. It's just like, no, like, you're sad about something, be sad about it. And they're supportive about it. And it's like, they didn't have that stupid, like, thing between Mars and Sailor Moon that just made me want to punch people because it was just endless weird, and I don't know. I'm going to stop my tangent now.
You and my friend Neil would have a wonderful time talking about Sailor Moon.
I have so many feels about Sailor Moon.
Yeah, you and he would have wonderful conversations about Sailor Moon. Let me just put it that way. Hey, Nathan or Raz, could you come over here where I'm at for a moment and take care of the wormies?
Yep. Oh yeah, you don't have your hoe. Did it make 2?
Did that actually?
Did it? I got a winter route. Did you get a
I
winter
did
route?
too. Yeah.
Oh,
Wow.
exploit! But it's
Woohoo!
12:40, so we need to head in.
Oh.
Yep. Because we got enough time. Do we want to do one more day? Because it's getting close to 10 o'clock. We got 10 more minutes till 10.
I can pull one more day.
Okay. So we will go a little bit long. We'll go for one more day.
One more day.
But we have all of our farming location, or all of our farming stuff set out now. Does that layout work for you guys?
Yeah. I mean, I'll look at it a little closer. Since I'm not ranting about.
I mean, until we get Iridium.
Well, I think maybe we should hit the mine up one of these days.
Say again?
We should hit the mine up again and start getting more.
Oh yeah, it's winter time.
Yeah.
Huh,
It's this 20th of winter. We've barely been to the mine.
In fact, actually, why don't we do that? Let's take care of the animals, and why don't we do that today?
Okay.
They're
Yeah.
out in inventories. I've got 4 sashimi. So I've got food for it.
Well, actually, what we should make is some life elixirs. So let me get some mushrooms.
Okay.
Autos. I'm just gonna grab these mushroom chests manually. Because life elixirs are pretty good, and mushrooms are here. Which one is it? Red, Moral, Chanterelle, purple.
I have So, once you get the life elixirs, let me know.
Yeah, I'll start putting them in things. Do you have the animals taken care of?
Oh, I'm doing that now.
Okay. I'm gonna put these in energy. So we have 6, so that's 2 each for each of us.
Where are you putting them?
They're in the energies.
Okay.
Make some more roots platters. I will make 11 of them.
Whack whack. Yep, exactly. Yep. Whack whack. I'm afraid of a duck.
That song still cracks me up.
Always will. So, Shadow Flame's cat is growling at the duck. Her cat really gets annoyed at the sounds that come out of my stream sometimes.
That's pretty funny. Seeds. Alright. Okay, I don't need fishing rod. That.
But hey, that'll get everybody taken care of. Ryan is not amused at these noises. Alright, so animals are taken care of.
Right.
Oh, big barn.
I've got items for healing.
Okay, so you said got life elixirs, everybody else has their life elixirs?
Yep.
Okay, and energy tonic? Or is that
I do not.
I only see one energy tonic in there, so.
There's like one that I got that one from like an event, so don't worry about energy. If you want it, you can take it. But yeah, there's enough 5 roots platters and 2 life elixirs and plenty of mushrooms in there.
Okay, I got my 5 roots platters. So, all right, let's head over. You got your roots platters, buddy?
We have extra luck today.
Oh yay!
Now I do.
Do-do-do-do-do. Please return when a bus driver is present.
Yeah, I have to wait for Pam to show up. She doesn't show up for another hour or so.
Oh.
Missing any birthdays? Oh, it's Evelyn's birthday today. I'm gonna give her. Oh, I missed the wizard's birthday.
Shoot.
Oh, I got a cutscene. Crap.
Oh, that's okay. Time is paused.
Are we sure we want to do this? It's gonna be 10 o'clock before Pam even shows up.
She shows up at 9.
Well, I paused time so you could finish your cutscene. Well, actually, I'll let Pam show up and then I'll pause it.
Well, I mean, Pam's gonna show up anyway. She's on her way. She just like left as I passed by her. Okay. Right.
Come on, Pam, move like you got a purpose.
Okay. Okay, we are on our way.
Right there.
So we need to get to level 25. I'm not sure what the lowest you got was. So we'll want to work based on that. So
Well, who's got the lowest? Well, the highest level, because I can go down to level 30, but that's not going to do any good for y'all.
I level 10 is the lowest I have. So we're just waiting for Brad should be here momentarily. I'm assuming 10 is probably yours too, right, Raz?
Probably. Let's see. I have 15.
Okay, 10 it is.
10 it is. Here. I'll use my cheat. Forced toggle shaft on. There we go.
Oh, ghost. We didn't
There's a
bring
hole.
bombs. Seven levels. Ow. You coming down?
A very tame room.
Ladder.
Okay.
Coming down.
Whoa! No.
Slime death. Where are you at? Okay, I lost you, buddy. Okay. Whew.
Come here.
Got some iridium.
See if I can... Some fire quartz up there too. Nope, got a hole.
Where you at?
Down bottom right corner.
Okay. Okay, we've got another hole here. Be prepared to heal yourself.
Oh,
Eight
I
levels.
leveled.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh! Look out!
Got him.
Nice.
Oh, ow. You're not iridium. At least I got ore out of you.
We're nice!
How we doing in health? Okay, we got our ladder down. There was I saw some ore over there.
Bombs. Did not grab bombs.
No, we did not.
No, that's fine. We'll have to do this manually. Oh no! Oh no! The slimes are getting frisky.
You okay over there?
Yeah, killing the tiniest slime that has like the most of health.
Okay. Need to heal as soon as I can. Okay, healing now. Thank you. Okay. So have we found a way down yet?
Ooh,
Ooh,
hole.
another hole. Okay, make sure you're healed.
I'm gonna heal now. Okay.
Make sure you heal now.
Ba-ba-da-ba-ba-da. Okay, it's only 4 levels. That's not bad.
We have mummy and no bombs.
Oh, we have no bombs.
Well, we might have bombs in.
No, we have like no bombs. I checked already.
Oh,
It's okay. I'll find us a hole.
I'm taking care of ghosts. There goes. I got an Omni Geo out of the ghost.
Nice. Jesus, this is far down here. Uh-oh. Oh,
Okay.
this isn't a kill. No, it's just like I don't see a shaft, which means it might be a kill all the yeah, it is.
Well, if we can't kill the mummies, how does that work then? Or,
Well, hold on. We can just we can make tiny bombs. Just see what I need for tiny bombs. Give me a second. Tiny bombs.
the
Oh, I can
cherry bombs.
there. I have 2 bombs now.
Okay, let's. You
I've
grab.
got a another mummy down here.
Yeah.
Yep.
Kiting it up for the rest of us.
It did, Jim. That's not a tiny bomb. That's a big bomb.
Oh, yeah, I know.
Got it.
Okay, bombs away.
Bombs away. Okay, now, where is it? Oh, there it is. Now it's there.
Oh, so it won't show until after you kill them?
Sometimes it won't, yeah. If it's a kill everything level.
Okay, how are we doing for health before we go down?
I did not mean to die.
4 levels.
4 levels, okay. Yeah, I'm doing okay for health. Actual iridium. Whee! Oh, we're at 34, so we definitely,
Yep.
Dragon die! And I've got a ladder. And there's a bomb on the... Oh. I couldn't. Oh, I've got a full. That's because I have a full. Okay,
Full
so
inventory.
full inventory. Yep. So I'm dumping things in the cow barn.
Sure.
Won't
There's
get
a
thrown away,
hole
though.
also.
Oh, we
If
got
you
a
want to do
hole?
a hole.
Sweet.
Yep.
Yeah, let's do a hole. Where we got hole?
Right in front of the ladder we came down from.
Okay.
Like the entrance.
Ah, I'm poisoned, and I'm hurting.
No, that's what I wanted at all.
Okay, you haven't gone down the hole yet, have you?
Nope. Ah!
It is 9 p.m. Okay, so where's the hole? Oh, wow, the hole's right there, right there.
Yep. I'm gonna eat this.
Okay.
5 levels.
Okay.
Be cautious around the holes. Yeah. Ow. Oh. So I'm thinking this is probably going to be like maybe one of our last levels.
Oh no!
Who passed?
It's me.
Okay,
It's fine.
what'd you lose?
I don't know.
I got a rabbit's foot.
Oh my god, we need so many of those.
Well, we need one for the community center.
Yeah, that's the first word to go. Six atoms.
Yeah.
I lost some iridium ore, and so I will get
If we
that.
can find one more level down so we can at least hit
Oh, true. Yes.
a level on our elevator.
Okay, yes. You make a fine point there, sir. Okay, I'm going sword. You continue to dig. I'll keep an eye out. Oh, I need health. Wow. Oh, it's a hole. Okay, let me heal up, and then I'll go down the hole.
8 levels.
Yeah, I definitely need to heal up then. Okay, yeah, that'll work. And then we'll just go right back up the ladder. Boom. Okay, so that'll work. That was productive.
That was very productive.
We had a good luck day, so definitely helped.
Why didn't I? Oh, Cat, those bugs don't die. You actually the ones that are flying, those will not in the skull mines. They're impervious.
Not completely.
Not completely, but to what we have currently.
Yeah, you need a weapon that is strong against bugs in order to kill those.
Oh, I did not know that.
Okay, so we got another Omni Geode.
Okay, that's what's going in there.
Okay, I want to make sure I get the right things in the right boxes here. Geodes going mining. Omni Geodes do not go.
I'll leave that one separate.
School. Okay. Community center. Rabbit foot is in community center.
I think we should either buy or make some more. Like a whole lot of.
140.
No snap.
150.
Okay.
Yeah, there. I think this is an appropriate time while we're getting, all the getting's good, right? Ooh, crab cakes are nice. I picked one up as a drop. I'm not doing well right here. Excellent. All right, let's see. Come on, that's what I want. Yes, please. I want to go to auto rather. Go to grab all this stuff. Because it's already. Because I'm cheating anyhow. I'm going to continue cheating. just for a moment longer. Don't mind me.
Longest 10 minutes ever.
Longest. Will you survive?
No.
There. All right. But that cap is why we don't kill the bugs. Because we don't have the ability right now. Okay, going to sleep for the night. Congratulations on your achievement. Okay, so that is going to end things out for the night. So let's go ahead and move here. And we're going to go ahead and end out this YouTube video and the stream for the night. So thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Of course, if you are watching on the YouTube channel, please make sure you do me a favor. Make sure that you like the video, comment on the video. I try to make sure that I respond to all comments that are made on the individual videos. Also, make sure that you subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I'm trying to get the channel to a total of 100 subs, so that's the YouTube channel, because that'll actually give me access to a custom URL for the channel, which would be great to have, make things a little easier to find. As well, if there's any other various social media channels you'd like to follow beyond, talk with me, continue the conversation beyond the stream, you can find links to those in the doobly-doo, both here on YouTube and on Twitch as well. So hope to hear from you there. That all said, again, hope you guys enjoyed what we did tonight. And until I see you next time, game on, lovelies.